Hi, everybody. This is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, the Hut. So right now we have the general manager meetings. They're going to take place over the next few days. On November 10th, which is 5 days after the World Series, free agents will be able to talk to other teams. Now we know that the Mets have already signed Edwin Diaz, which they did Sunday, and to a massive contract for a reliever. But the other big free agents out there, two of which are New York Mets. One is Brandon Nimmo, which I will talk about him in a separate video, and the other being the Mets ace, Jacob deGrom. Now, he has opted out of his contract that he had. He had one more year on his contract that he signed a few years ago, and he opted out on his last year. The rumor is that he wants more money, that he's not happy that players like Trevor Bauer and Max Scherzer got more money than him. And I think he's been very uptight. There's also been a lot of talk, and I've talked a lot about this over the last year or two, about how Jacob is not happy living in New York, especially for half the season. He's a small town kid, small town guy. He's very much into his family. And really, the way things are in New York City, it's not really, in New York State, it's not really conducive to have children here, to be honest with you. And I think that bothers him a lot. So the rumor is, more than enough rumors, that he wants to live close to home. He wants to work close to home. He wants to, because he lives in Florida, if you didn't know that. And the two teams that have popped up in the rumor mill, which have been discussed, I think we've discussed it here, are the Texas Rangers and the Atlanta Braves. The Texas Rangers just recently hired Bruce Bochy to be their manager. As you know, he's a Hall of Fame manager. He's won 3 World Series with the San Francisco Giants during the 2012, 2014, and obviously 2010. So he has quite the resume. They have a veteran team with Corey Seager and with Marcus Semien. They do have some talent coming up through their system. A lot of pitching talent like Jack Leiter and Kumar Rocker. But they want to be good now because they see a window with the age of the manager. He's 68 years old. They want to win. He wants to win. And they want to compete with the Astros. So that's one team that they're going to go hard on him. That's going to be the Mets' main competition to re-sign deGrom. Now, the other team is the Atlanta Braves. We've been hearing about the Atlanta Braves for almost a year. Obviously, they won the division through this new rule of the tiebreaker. Although they finished the same record as the Mets. They won the World Series in 21. So they have a big advantage. The big advantage being is that they are close to him, to where he lives than, say, Texas is. He could probably drive to Georgia, to Atlanta every day to pitch for the and be there in the ballpark in Atlanta. So that's a big consideration. Now the Mets, Andy Martino is reporting that the Mets are going to push hard on him early. They don't want to get bogged down in any kind of bidding war for him. If he resigns, they'll be happy if he comes back. But they're not going to get bogged down in a long, drawn-out free agent battle with any other team. So the Mets have told him what they want. He's told them what he wants. So it also, the rumor is as well, and I'm sorry to tell people this if they love Jacob pitching, but John Heyman says that he's very likely to leave the Mets. That there's a good chance of him leaving. I've been sort of going back and forth on it, vacillating. Do I think he's going to stay? Do I not think he's going to stay? For a long time, I thought he was going to leave. During the summer, I kind of changed my mind a little bit. That I thought the chances of him staying were higher, especially when the team was playing during the season. He was pitching well in August. But as September bogged down and the season was finished, I come to the conclusion I don't believe he's going to be here. I hope I'm wrong, but then at the same time, he has been injured. He's had a lot of injuries in his career. He's been injured the last 2 years. And but he is the best pitcher in the game. He did not pitch well in September, as we know. He did not pitch well against the Braves when the Mets needed him to. He battled through the game against the Padres in the wild card series, which is what he does. He's good. He's great at that. But if you were to ask me, do I think he's going to stay? I don't think he's going to stay. I think the most likely landing spot, in my opinion, will probably be the Texas Rangers, because they will outbid the Mets, because they have a lot of money. There's no state tax down there. So I see him going there. You can tell me what you think in the comments section, of course. And I will have plenty of videos. I'll have a video later on Brandon Nimmo. And I'll probably do a video on Carlos Correa. We'll see. We know that the Mets are interested in Trey Turner. So if they're interested in Trey Turner, they should be interested in Carlos Correa. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. Thank you. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.